So you're traveling. You could be in a hotel room. You could be on a cruise ship. Here are 5 Samsung features you will want while you're out and about away from your home. Let's go. So as you can see, this isn't my normal background. I'm actually on my family Christmas cruise that we take every single year. Whilst I was here, I sort of thought about the Samsung features that I use to make traveling a whole lot easier. And I came up with a list of 5. The first one was kind of what inspired this entire video is Samsung DeX. Because Samsung DeX isn't just a productivity tool, it can also be an entertainment tool. On the cruise ship that I'm on, there is 2 LG TVs, one to the right of me and one to the left. And as cruise TVs go, they're kind of locked down and there's really only access to the cruise channels that they provide you with. What Samsung DeX allows for, especially with TVs like this, is there's a HDMI port. So I bring with me a HDMI to USB-C cable or an adapter that has HDMI to USB-C, and I plug my devices in. The one I'm using is my Tab S9 Ultra plugged into the TV, and then I can extend the Tab S9 Ultra DeX screen onto the television. And then I've got access to all of my streaming services, any sort of platform that I'd like to interact with, whether that be YouTube, Netflix, and just cast it to the bigger screen. It's great for me because I can sit back and watch television as I'm sort of relaxing while the kids are sleeping. And it's even good for the kids. My son will watch maybe half an hour of TV while we're on here. And it's great to have access to the streaming platforms that he likes so he can access television programs that he likes to relax to. It doesn't have to just be the tablet that plugs in. I can plug in my phone as well. Just a really good way of being able to project what you need onto the TV. And it's just such a lifesaver in moments like this. Lifesaver might be a little bit too overdramatic, but you get my point. Now I can access all of those streaming platforms thanks to tip number 2. And it's mobile hotspot. Now this one is very unique to cruising because the way cruising works, especially with internet, is you buy internet passes and you realistically can only buy them for either one device or multiple devices. And if you've ever accessed it for multiple devices, you'll know how expensive it can be. For this cruise that I'm on, one device at the premium plan level is about $250. So you can imagine 2 devices, $500. Way too much money just to get access to the internet. However, thanks to Samsung's mobile hotspot feature, you can actually hotspot a Wi-Fi signal to another phone. I know. So because I can connect to the internet on one device and then hotspot the Wi-Fi signal to other devices, it means I can pay for one internet connection, but give internet to multiple devices. So my Tab S9 Ultra can connect to the internet. My S24 Ultra that I use to connect to Spotify can connect to the internet. And my wife's S24 Ultra can also connect to the internet just off one internet connection. And the speed doesn't drop because I've got Wi-Fi 6 hotspotting off my phone as well. Just a really nice way of circumnavigating having to spend more money on internet, and it's a feature that's on the phone. You should use it while you're traveling. The next 2 are camera features, one on a normal phone and one on a foldable. Number 3 is single take. When you're traveling, especially with children, having access to camera modes that allow kids to be kids is phenomenal. The thing is, you obviously want to take photos of your kids and you might also want to take videos, and you can never really decide between the 2. The thing with single take is it captures both. All you need to do is swipe across the single take. If it's not down in your bottom modes, you can bring it in from the More tab. And then what you need to do from there is just hit record. And then what single take will do is it will extract a whole bunch of photos and videos and compile them into an album. And then you need to just go through them, decide which ones you like, save them or delete them. What's really great with single take too is it's not just plain photos and plain videos. It'll add filters, it'll add in little boomerang effects. It's a really great tool for capturing the moment without making it feel forced. You just let them interact naturally and let single take do the rest. Number 4 is kind of an extension of that, and that's flex mode. Because of the way Samsung's foldables work is the software and UI changes once it gets propped into like a 90-degree angle with the hinge. And again, being the fact that you can just let the kids be kids or let the moments be the moment, you just pop the phone down into flex mode, hit record, and let the phone do the rest. You can then go and enjoy whatever moment it is that's being conducted, and then you don't have to think about it. It's great too because there's a lot of modes that take advantage of this. Not only is it just straight up recording video, but it's also being able to take advantage of things like auto framing, where it can actually track and follow people around the room. And the aforementioned single take can be great for this too, because you just let the single take capture the moment naturally, and then flex mode sits there and does it for you. Really great tool. And I know that one's probably a little bit more of an exorbitant one because it's on a foldable, but whether you have a flip or a fold, they both work very well. And the last one is the S Pen. Now this is very much an ultra or fold or a tab feature, but my word, is it useful. When you travel, sometimes you need to fill out documents, whether that be for work or whether that be just for travel insurance or whatever it is you need to fill out whilst you're here. Having the S Pen is such a great tool to just have in your pocket. Being able to pull the pen out to sign something, being able to pull the pen out to take a photo because you've got the remote shutter capabilities, particularly on the S24 Ultra, just gives you that extra bit of peace of mind that when you are traveling, you've got all of the tools necessary that you need. Since I've got home, I've actually realized there's another one that I'll add in there, and that's Galaxy AI. But it's not necessarily Galaxy AI, some of the core features. It's the ones to do with photos. So your generative edit and your photo removal stuff. If you've ever come home from a holiday and you've looked at all the photos that you've taken, sometimes you'll notice there's people unintentionally in the background, and that's fine. They're entitled to be there. Joey Swole, don't come at me. It's absolutely fine for you not to want them there. So Galaxy AI with its photo removal tool really does light work of getting rid of them. So in the generative edit and the AI button in the gallery, you can go in and select the stuff you don't want and remove them. And you can see the results. Like, it's so good to, with the photos of the kids, just remove the stuff from the background that shouldn't be there and clean up the photo to be the way you want them to. That's another one, probably the last one that I'll come up with because I'm out. So look, I wasn't even going to make this video, and I really just wanted to highlight the fact that when you do travel, Samsung features have you covered, particularly Samsung DeX and the mobile hotspot one. Those two have absolutely made this experience traveling a whole lot smoother and saved you some money because I don't have to buy 2 internet passes. I can just get away with one. Hit subscribe, take with benefits. There's a big year ahead with 2025. You guys don't even know how big it's going to be. I'll see you guys in the next one. You!